Let's start off with Cardi's Paris Fashion Week look. You know, mama, you ate this look, okay? This look was nice. The only thing I didn't like was the headscarf, but Cardi, you killed this look. I love how simple but detailed the dress was, and I just feel like she did that and so did her stylist. Now back to the subject at hand. It's Cardi versus Nicki. Again, the last time these two subliminally went at it was when Cardi decided to go against some of the girls that Nicki featured on Super Freaky Girl Queen Mix. While going over these tweets, I unfortunately noticed a pattern with Cardi B that I cannot look over and I truly dislike about her. Whenever she has an argument with a black person, she always compares them to or references them to animals. I don't know what that comparison is or what that reference is with animalistic behaviors. Like, Cardi, you gotta stop it. It's looking a little, well, not a little suspect. It is hella suspect, okay? It is really suspect. She's called people roaches, monkeys, and in this incident, she called JT a lapdog and referenced doggy treats with Akbar V. I don't like that, but we'll leave that discussion for another day. During this whole debacle, Nicki called Cardi ugly, Cardi called Nicki arms. Things died down for a while between Nicki and Cardi, but out of the blue, Nicki posted and deleted looking like a toothache. I was like, here we go again. We all know Cardi is still probably taking surgery advice from Kim Kardashian, and she was just talking about being under anesthesia for hours fixing a root canal, which is a lot of hours, my god. So Nicki's shady ass decided to talk about Cardi's body, and Cardi replied by saying the audacity. My question is, what audacity, Cardi? No shade, but Nicki and Cardi's ass both look a mess, in my humble opinion, so neither of them should be talking. Both of you guys allegedly, and I use allegedly loosely, got illegal butt injections and then took it out and got BBLs. At this point, the government needs to make BBLs illegal, alright, because these people will never stop and then have the nerve to be shading each other. Like, y'all gotta stop with the BBLs. Cardi, when I watched that video of Point Me To, you know, the behind the scenes, to me, when you was dropping it like it's hot, your legs look like they can no longer hold up all of the weight of your buttocks. Your knees are struggling, Cardi. Give them a rest and take that stuff out. You know, that's a lot of weight back there and you are so tiny. How do you move around without any pain or, you know, like stiffness in your joints with all of that back there? That goes for Nicki as well. Like, y'all gotta stop the madness. That's a lot of stuff back there. Like, just please decompress, because I don't know how you guys do it, because them knees was struggling to drop it and pick it back up at your young age. It makes no sense. And why does it look like you allegedly, okay, allegedly once again, why does it look like you got a rib removed? When I saw this video, I was like, why does Cardi look so skinny up top? Like, please stop while you're ahead, Cardi. Like, what is going on? But you know, moving on. After tweeting the audacity, Cardi responded to Nicki with the caption, looking like wealth. Yeah, how nice. After that, here comes Spotify's messy ass, because you know they have to get in the mix of things, alright? And boy, do they have perfect timing. They stated that Cardi's album is the most streamed female hip-hop album on their platform. You know, Cardi was at number 16, Nicki was at number 39, and of course this triggered Mrs. Petty's ass, because here comes the ranting and the raving. She started posting stats and asking the Barbs to send her the list of the most streamed rappers on Spotify, and of course Nicki was on the list at number 10. I will give it to you, Nicki. You fought for streams to count towards albums, and I know that your album would have probably surpassed Cardi's if it was released during the streaming era. But in this moment, Nicki, you looked absolutely and totally pressed and in distress. If nobody else will say it, I will say it. Like, you didn't need to do all of this, but it's okay to post your stats. It's okay to post your wins. And I know you love being the bad guy, but is a Spotify chart going to stop your greatness? Or is it going to stop you from being the Nicki Minaj that we know? Nicki, please leave Cardi alone. Leave that lady alone. She already told you she's scared to drop music. She already told us she has anxiety. Let that girl be. Let her be. She's already stressed out. She hasn't put out a single in over a year. Like, please leave her alone. Let's really think about this list for a second, by the way. Of course, Cardi's album is higher than yours. Number one, she only has one album to stream. Number two, she started rapping during the streaming era, so automatically that means she has two advantages over you, Nicki. So what was the point of this rant? Cardi would later reply to Nicki saying, you know what, it never was that serious. But who are we kidding here, Cardi? It's female rap. It's always that serious because you guys are all petty. And then the following day, Cardi followed up with, every time I get my flowers, they get nauseous. Well, prepare to be sick of me. And then Nicki replied with a Nene side-eye meme, i.e., no one cares, Cardi. Cardi, I'm gonna just give you, a few little bit of words of advice. Nobody asked, but I'm just giving it anyways. In order for people to be sick of you, you would need to go in the studio, record your own single, release it, promote it, have it chart top 10 on billboards, because that is where you said your records live. Then release a full body of work, i.e. an album, and go on a world tour. Then Nicki Minaj might get sick of you. But until then, I would give you the side eye too. Like, goodbye. Who's getting nauseous? We're still waiting on that imaginary single that you promised weeks ago, Cardi. The only people getting nauseous are your fans because they're sick of your raggedy and tired excuses of victimhood. If I'm being totally honest, these two might as well become best friends because they love to hate each other. But some people can't be friends with someone that's physically tried to fight them, so I understand if Nicki never wants to associate or be friends with Cardi B because, she can be unpredictable at times. That could go for Nicki as well. But you guys tell me what you thought about the subliminal dissing between Nicki and Cardi. Was it warranted by Nicki, or was she just overly pressed? Okay? You guys let me know, and I'll see you in my next one.